The Bank of Ireland Bright Ideas Challenge, in association with Kernel Capital and the Business Innovation Centres.
As the recession continues, the country now, more than ever, needs bright ideas and strong entrepreneurial leadership for a company or startup entrepreneur to develop and thrive. Any software that's both innovative and creative has the potential to be a huge success, and with the correct support and business model in place, there's no reason why it shouldn't be. The Bright Ideas Challenge has travelled the country to look at companies who have succeeded in setting up dynamic businesses. 4 finalists have been picked from each region, and we will follow their journey to the final when the overall winner will be announced. To assist them in the challenge, 3 business mentors will be at hand to advise them on ways to improve their entrepreneur idea and to grow their overall business plan and roll out opportunities. Last time we looked at Resourcecraft, a company that has created software to manage energy consumption within a business. By empowering a company's staff to monitor the energy that they are using, Resourcecraft can help the company follow their carbon footprint and maintain their costs and carbon emissions. This week we're looking at Eventivate, a company based in Stephen's Green in Dublin. Eventivate provides software to the hotel industry so that they can manage and monitor their bookings for weddings, conferences and other big events. The software can make the job of an event coordinator a lot easier by updating them on when to call a client and how often to check in with the bride and groom. It also provides a number of other advantages, such as sending automated text messages and monitoring any fees paid.
The hotel industry has changed drastically through the recession. It's changed the whole way we look at the business. You really have to offer people something new if you want them to come and stay and experience the hotel. And likewise for events and for functions or for anything like that, you really have to offer new experiences, new events, package your product better.
Traditionally, hotels have offered pretty much the same service to their event customers for decades now. The 4 walls and the ceiling on the banquet room and the food and beverage that goes along with the event. The needs of those event customers have changed a lot in that time period.
When I saw Eventivate and the product that they were offering, I really clearly see that this was changing with the brides and grooms' needs. It's very much innovative, it's very, very exciting.
Eventivate was founded about 18 months ago. It was started by both myself and my brother, and so the original idea for the business came out of the fact that Jason had just recently got engaged and just recently booked his wedding in a hotel. And what we saw there was a need for a piece of software, a piece of technology that improved the relationship and the experience. And it was from that the business grew. When my brother Jason and his fiancée started planning their wedding, what they found was there was a lot of things they couldn't do because they weren't located right beside the hotel. So there was activities like planning their seating arrangements, or setting up a wedding website, or getting directions for their guests for the actual wedding and event. And we identified a strong need there from a bride and groom's point of view. But also when we started to develop the product and engage with the customer who is the hotel, we saw a whole other world of needs.
The Eventivate software has worked very well for us because it has enabled us to open clear channels of communication with the bride and groom from the very, very initial inquiry stage. It creates a seamless line of communication from our wedding coordinator with the bride and groom all the way through the various stages of the wedding planning.
The software is a huge resource for the hotel. it helps them from cradle to grave with their event business. This means from when an initial inquiry comes in, it helps them capture that inquiry, record it, make sure somebody follows up on it, and more importantly, it helps the hotel convert that inquiry into an actual booking. And even once that booking is made, it then helps the hotel develop the relationship with the customer.
We launched an event-to-event wedding software a few months ago with a big casino night. The feedback from the bride and grooms have been absolutely tremendous. We've been nominated for the 2 national awards by weddingsonline.ie, and also the only hotel in the country to be nominated for two awards. I personally think without event-to-event, we wouldn't have been able to achieve that.
There's a whole host of tools in the software for an event organiser or a bride and groom. For example, they can set up their own personal .com wedding website. They've got free unlimited text messages to their guests. They can do their guest list online. When it comes time to do seating planning, they can use our drag and drop tool to visually see exactly who is sitting beside who in that specific banquet room.
The seating plan in the software, what I think is one of the key elements which helps the bride and grooms. I mean, it is so tedious and so monotonous to do the table plan. The politics involved in it, who not to sit with, is a major task to deal with. 6 months ago, when we didn't have that software, I mean, the bride and grooms would be sitting with the sheets of paper, trying to see who's going to sit where, and it gets crazy for them. So now all they have to do is drag and drop, drag and drop. It makes it so easier for them.
It's for new generation of people. It's for the Facebook generation. In my parents, they were inviting people from the 3 local parishes. Nowadays, a couple are inviting people from maybe 3 continents. So the communication channels are so important for them.
It helps the wedding or event coordinator within the hotel keep on top of the event, better manage it, better deliver it.
It's great that the Event-to-Event software delivers so much to the brides and grooms, but from our perspective, it delivers so much to the hotel and to the business.
Hotels are very open to looking at new innovative software like ours, mainly because it helps reduce their direct overheads, it helps add value-added services to their overall package. As well as that, it helps free up the time of their key managers so they can focus on more important tasks.
Hotel software and managing hotels can be quite straightforward, but nonetheless it needs to be seamless, and we really needed to make sure that this was going to be a seamless piece of software to introduce, and it has proven to be.
Since launching the product just over 4 months ago, we've had a tremendous response from the hotel industry. We've already sold to customers in both Ireland and started exporting to the UK. In the first 3 months alone, we signed over €150,000 worth of contracts in very tough trading conditions here in Ireland. In 2009, we were listed in the top 50 technology companies in Ireland by the Irish Times. And in February 2010, we have just been listed as one of only 3 Irish companies in the 100 top technology companies in Europe.
In my opinion, the Event-to-Event software is probably the most exciting thing that has happened in the hotel industry for managing weddings. It is from years and years of experience of weddings and seeing new products coming and going. This is by far the most amazing I've seen.
We've overcome lots of challenges to get us to this point, and we feel that we've really addressed a need that's out there and that there's no key competitors for across the globe. So we feel that we've got an enormous amount of opportunity.
The Bank of Ireland Bright Ideas Challenge, in association with Kernel Capital and the Business Innovation Centres.